this is Suburban Time Waster, and I'm back in Disney Dreamlight Valley, which will only be a 30-minute long video that I explain in my Polya video. Okay, that didn't make any sense. My point is, I can only do 30-minute videos now, and I explain why in my Polya video, if you want to know, because I'll be honest, I really don't feel like going into all that. Not when I can explore the valley, especially after I just saw Aladdin on Broadway. Well, okay, not on Broadway in Fort Worth, but it's the Broadway edition. And I'll be honest, well, the Aladdin movie didn't translate as well to the stage as Lion King and Frozen did. Mainly because a lot of what made Aladdin great were some of the cool scenes, such as when the Cave of Wonders first appears and when Jafar transforms into a snake. Scenes that had to be cut out of the play. And there's Eid with the quest for me, so I'm gonna put this little conversation on hold.
Directive?
Eve. Directive? Anything you need? It must be a little weird for you, not having anything to do after guarding the hourglass for so long. Frantic digital beeps. Directive! Okay, you sound a little stressed. Let's do something fun first. There are lots of monkeys around Ancient's Landing. Maybe we can feed some of them? It could be your new directive. Directive! Those monkeys probably only eat certain things. I think I'll need to whip up something worthy of at least 3 stars. Maybe they'd like a nice banana-based dessert. And this is gonna have to be put on hold. Partly because I don't want to spend the video making desserts, and partly because after seeing the Aladdin Broadway play, well, I'm gonna try and keep this Aladdin themed. So at first I wasn't sure whether to continue Gaston's quest or Rapunzel's quest, and then, well, Gaston won after I saw a cave of him at the Cave of Wonders. I mean, a picture of him at the Cave of Wonders, which, as I said, they couldn't do the beginning scene in the play. And not just that, but the ending got a little rushed because, well, I mean, the ending in the cartoon is like really epic with the hourglass and like I said, Jafar turning into a snake and then the genie scene. Well, they had to skip a lot of that in the play. I mean, the I'm not kidding. It's just straight to Jafar becomes Sultan. Aladdin immediately tricks him into making the wish. No signs of his rule after. And that's it. I mean, I know the live action version, which I do adore, isn't as epic as like the play version. No, the cartoon version. Sorry, I mean, the live action version is as epic as the cartoon version, but they tried at least. I mean, play version just didn't even try. And not to mention, they cut out this scene where, remember when Jafar tries to kill Aladdin when he thinks he's Prince Ali? And then later on, Aladdin exposes Jafar for the monster he is. Well, bad news. That ain't in the play. They completely skipped over it. Sorry, but I don't know what the snake likes. Anyway, they completely skipped over it. And got to the whole, Jasmine picks Aladdin as her suitor, and that's like a very important part. A part that both the cartoon and the live action kept in because they knew it was needed. And the play just skips it. And not just that, but Jafar is my favorite character in both movies. I mean, the first one because I like him in the cartoon version because he's a cool character and he makes the movie. And in the second version, he's still making the movie and they explain more about him, but...
Well, hello.
Kryn, I see you found another mysterious time rift. This too is connected to the magic of your hourglass. Channel the magical mist within it to mend this wound in time and space. When you do, you can explore another area of the glittering duns, the waste. Okay, Gaston, I'm Opening the waste for you. Splendid, Corinne! You can now visit the waste, a desert blinded by a blistering sun. You might want to bring a hat.
I couldn't have done better myself.
Alright, Gaston. Where's your ship? Well, anyway, as I was saying, I did think that a lot of complaints about Jafar in the live-action version, but I honestly do think that he still kept the plot. I did like they explained his backstory. Plus, this is... Well, I'm gonna admit to this. The guy they picked to play Jafar in the live-action movie, I'm talking about the live-action movie because, well, I still have sanity left in my brain. He's really hot. I'm not kidding, he's like totally gorgeous. Look up a picture of him if you don't believe me. And just be sure to type in Aladdin live action 2019 Jafar. No sign of the vault key. Well, we tried. I say we return to the capital, Gastonia. You can write a song about me. Gaston, you really don't want me writing a song about you. You don't deserve a song for failing. Okay, that too. Me? Fail? Impossible. We're changing tactics. Old hunting strategy. We stay still and the prey comes to you. The prey is a key. I don't see that strategy working. But what if there is no Scarab key and we're already doomed? Scarab key? You never mentioned it was a Scarab. Oh, what does it matter what the key looks like? We'll never find it. We've looked in 2 places. 2. Haven't we done enough? Gaston? You gotta look everywhere! Not really. If you care so much, keep searching. Search the waste. Check the quicksand. You'll see I'm right. You're clearly not as skilled as me, but go ahead. Try and be the hero. I'll wait. Oh, it is so gonna be worth to see the look on your face when I succeed where you fail.
You're leaving? How odd.
Alright. I'm betting it's the yellow one. Oh, hey, Vanessa. You're much less of a pain than Gaston right now. What did I just catch?
Look at all these poor, unfortunate souls. Pitiful.
There you go, Gaston. You keep this thing. Gaston, is this LeFaux? I was wondering where I left that. You were lonely out here. Oh my god, he did that castaway thing. Remember when that guy made a person out of a volleyball, I think? Yeah, I haven't watched that movie since I was a kid. Well, he made a person, I remember he just made a person out of a volleyball and kept talking to it and was on the verge of going crazy until he can get back to civilization. I think that movie's name is Castaway. Like I said, I haven't seen it since I was a kid, so I'm fuzzy on the details. You were lonely out here. Me? Lonely? Never. I made this LeFaux to pass the time, nothing more. Though it is an improvement on the original. Recreating your sidekick seems like a thing a lonely person would do. Corinne, if I had been feeling lonely, wouldn't making a LeFaux out of coconuts and talking to it every day make me more lonely? Honestly, when it comes to you, I have no idea. That's because I'm both mysterious and dashing. Gaston, you are an open book. I mean, what you see is what you get with you. There's nothing else than the surface. I go with confusing and frustrating, but let's not get sidetracked. Well, I'm going back to my encampment. That quicksand damaged LeFaux's paint. Whoa, you can't be serious. What about the Jewel of Time? The jewel the wizard made up, which can only be found with a vault key that likely doesn't exist? Proceed without me. I've been thinking, even if there was treasure to be had, what does it matter? There's nothing here to spend it on, no one to impress. Ugh, if you won't help me directly, can you at least tell me a little bit more about the Scarab key you mentioned? Fine. The Mirage Wizard says it's in 2 pieces, shaped like a scarab, and when you put the pieces together, it will lead you to the vault. And? Were you able to find any clues about it? All I found is sand, the occasional piece of junk. Oh, and a chunk of an odd metal bug. That's the Scarab key! A metal bug? Like a scarab? No. Gaston, describe for me what you think a scarab is. You know, a scarab. Long, hollow thing you store a sword in. That's a sheet! Oh my god. Oh, it's called a scabbard. Well, we were both wrong on that, but I've always heard it called a sheet. Scabbard, Gaston. That's called a scabbard, not a scarab. A scarab is a desert beetle, just like the metal one you found. That can't be right. I assure you that it is. You go hang out with your, coconut LeFaux. I'll handle this. Fine. By the way, I threw the bug somewhere in the plains. Probably one of the time thingies, but since you got through those time rifts, I'm sure you'll find it. Yeah, don't worry, I've got the right tool for this. My hourglass should help me find it.
Oh, don't be afraid.
Oh my god. If you could kill people in this game, I would kill Gaston. Alright, where are the... Okay, to the plains. And if Jafar wants to kill Gaston, well, he's got my sympathy on that. Please tell me that did not sound as crazy as I think it does. Okay, Jafar, I got your Scarab. With no help from Gaston. I see that you have acquired 1/2 of my Scarab. Yep, only had to deal with the socially starved Gaston for a while. Yes, you have my sympathies. Wow, what do you know? Jafar and I agree on something. That being said, he's gotten really good at arts and crafts. I commend you on your progress, Corinne. Hold on, let me check something. Oh, yeah, it's recording. I've had too many false alarms, and it just freaks me out. So I have to check. There may be reason to hope we will avert catastrophe after all. Why didn't you tell me that the Jewel of Time was in some secret vault full of treasure? Perhaps I wanted to test your mettle. Though I had hoped Gaston would have done most of the work for you, and it would be as simple as taking the Scarab key from him. I charged Gaston with this task some time ago, and clearly the fool made no progress. That's for sure. Honestly, I think it was too lonely to be productive. He recreated his friend out of coconuts. Coconuts? Yeah. We found it while we were searching for the Scarab piece. I think it's kind of sweet, actually. It is possible that now, with company, he'll be of greater service. The second half of the Scarab remains to be found, and Gaston may be of help to you yet. Do not limit your search to the glittering duns. After all, the lush jungle to the east used to be a desert. Alright, I'll check back in with Gaston and get back to my search. You know, I almost feel sorry for this man if he wasn't such a pain in the... Okay, I have a pain in the butt. Sorry, I'm used to using the swear term for butt, and... Well, this is gonna sound weird, but I actually find the swear term for butt a much cleaner word than the actual word. I'm not kidding. But I promised myself I wouldn't swear in Disney Dreamlight Valley videos. So I gotta clean up my words, even if I find the swear word version much cleaner. How's it going, Gaston? Corinne, I want to make sure you have one thing straight. Coconut LeFaux is not some kind of companion or toy. I made him simply to pass the time. Like someone would do with a toy. Don't be absurd. I'm a grown man. Toys are for children. I know plenty of adults who play with toys. I'm not kidding. I got my own little toy collection. I even bought like this Moopsy stuffed animal from Star Trek Lower Decks that I hug. Though, if that thing was real, which I do not want it to be, by the way, I would not be hugging it. I would be running from it. If you've seen Lower Decks in the episode with Moopsy, you would understand why. It's kind of adorable, actually. It's not! Ugh, why do I even bother? Why do you care what I think of Coconut LaFoe anyway? I don't. I only care what I think, but when I get back to my encampment, it became far too clear. I've strayed from the Gastonian path. It's time for me to take up my impressive pursuits again and stop whittling like some pitiful carpenter. I must move forward! Did you just insult carpenters? Harrison Ford would like a word with you for that? Did you find the scabbard? Scarab, Gaston, and yes, I did. 1/2 down. Excellent! I'm that much closer to boundless treasure. Do you want to move forward by helping me find the other piece of the scarab? Not now. I need to do rugged and manly things for a while first. Dare I ask what that entails? Oh, you know, the usual. Staring out into the distance from a peak. That sounds boring. Testing my mettle against the forces of nature? Well, it depends on how you test your mettle. And I see Gaston's really into wellness. That sort of thing. Good. Good luck, I guess. Perhaps I gaze stoically at the landscape, I'll catch sight of the other scarab piece. Alright. I'll check back in with you in a few hours. I guess I can explore a little in the meantime and see what secrets Eternity Isle might have.
Not so bad.
Yeah, I got Gaston's. I got Gaston's quest all done. And I'm guessing Rapunzel has access to the next timepiece. I gotta leave him alone for now. Oh, I wasn't supposed to take the broccoli, was I? Oops. Well, I still got like 12 minutes left, and I'm sure you don't want that short of a video. So I'm gonna go grow broccoli again. It says I got some Dreamlight to collect, but look. Yeah, it wasn't showing me where. Okay, this quest is bugged. Like, seriously bugged. Because I already picked up the celery, and it's not acknowledging it. At all. Do I have to grow 6 more celery? I'm gonna see what I can make for Merlin. I want to know, has anyone else been bugged like this on the Scrooge quest? Okay, I got 9 minutes and 44 seconds. The Gaston quest ended a lot sooner than I thought it would. That's empty. Okay. Yeah, I only have like one of these things in here. I put the rest of these in storage. I want to check something. Where would you find the ancient plate? Oh, everywhere. Hey Eve, I'll get on your quest soon. Okay, 8 minutes and 38 seconds left. Alright, come on, get me a plate. That ain't a plate. Hey Scrooge, your quest is bugged. Yeah, still not over that. Ooh, missed. Okay.
Well, I shall.
Oh, by the way, I just realized there's a better way to look up the live-action Jafar. Look up pictures of the actor who played him, Marwan Kenzari. He's also on the old guard. That way there's not a mix-up. But when I came up with when I saw a live-action Aladdin, I loved it so much that I actually wrote a fan fiction about it. I created my own character, who was basically like a courtesan, which if you don't know, courtesan is like a high-class prostitute, and well, I was inspired by Inara from Firefly when I created her, and I was also inspired by this Choices story called Courtesan of Rome, and it's basically about you getting abducted by Caesar, Doombopper, Roma Fish, and Prisma Shred. You getting abducted by Caesar and being bought by a courtesan house and having to learn the ways of the courtesan. And courtesans were very high class, they were very cultured, and they were accepted by society. They had much more power and luxury than a regular type of prostitute. And they often had to manipulate their way into power. Okay, Doombopper is at the Oasis. Where's the robot fish? But it was out. But hey, robot fish is here. Hey, when you live in a savage time, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Just here. What's the other one? Prisma shrimp. And that's the Grove. Okay, the Oasis. Let me get the robot fish first. it's regular fish, not robot fish. Maybe robot fish is orange. Oh, and that fanfic I talk about? Well, it's kind of abandoned now because I moved past it. Now I'm into RPing in the worlds of Marvel, Sherlock, The Boys, and very rarely The Breakfast Club. I haven't RP'd in the Breakfast Club world for a while. I just realized I should have had Goofy as a fishing companion there. Okay, Goofy, wanna hang? Great to see you, pal. Let's hang out. Of course, I'd be honored. I know he's maxed out, but I can find this fish a lot easier. Which is too late, because I probably should have thought of that before I fished in the orange circle. Okay, let me take care of the blue circle real quick. Maybe if I'm lucky, an orange circle will pop up in its place. And that's another octopus. Okay, take care of a white circle now. Thanks for all the extra fish that I most definitely will not sell, Goofy. Oh, I'm selling it. Totally. Let's try the blue one again. Come on, an orange one has got to show up. I really want to get another robot fish. Like, really. Nope, still no orange. And I got a snail. Well, it isn't too bad. I got plenty of stuff to sell and bring up my coins for. I'm surfing. Oh, I'm fishing at the wrong angle. What the? Oh, now it goes. Oh, now the fishing rod goes. Another octopus. Hold on, I'm checking on my plants and... Hey, another one grew. There's a fish you can catch in the grove. Which I'm not going to have time to catch. I only got literally 44 seconds on my watch. What? Okay, that didn't acknowledge either. I got 6 cabbage. Well, while I'm here, might as well sell the excess fish. Sell this and this. Still looking for that plate. I'm not stupid enough to sell quest items. And my timer has officially gone off. I'm really sorry we were not able to finish Goofy's quest in this time period. But I'll try to finish it next time if I, have time. Sorry for the pun. And now I make another pun by saying that my time wasting has officially come to an end. I hope you liked this video enough to, well, give it an actual like. And I hope that you'll want to see more content from me by hitting the subscribe button and maybe even signing up for notifications. So, with all that, I'm afraid that I will have to sign out.